guys, welcome to Sawdust Studios 22. I'm your host Tyler Gascoigne, and if you're all new to this channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified on future content. So today I've got another great tool review video for you guys. Today's tool, what I want to talk about in my mind, is the greatest circular saw I've ever used in my career this far. And that, my friends, is the brand new Metabo HPT 36 volt multi-volt 7¼ inch rear handle circular saw. Model number is C3607DWA. So the reason why I say this saw is brand new, because it just came out a few months ago. And I say at the beginning of March or the end of February. And I purchased this saw not too long after it was released. A few weeks after it was released, actually. And I gotta say, this, in my mind, was the #1 tool that I was so stoked about having. And I've always wanted to have a battery-powered 7¼ inch circular saw, and now I finally have one. I've actually had it for a few months now. So anyway, let's go over some of the specs on it. It has a 2 7/16 depth of cut at 90 degrees, a 1 3/4 inch depth of cut at 45 degrees. It's capable of a 53-degree bevel cut, and it has a no-load speed of 5,100 RPMs, and it weighs in at 8.2 pounds as a bare tool, 10.6 pounds with the battery inserted. They say it's the lightest rear handle circular saw on the market, and I gotta say, when I first picked this thing up, they were not kidding on how light this thing really is. I mean, I'm just moving it in all sorts of directions. It doesn't even feel like you're picking up a brick. Also, get this, it will cut 500 2x4s in a single charge. That is pretty impressive right there. Also, I also got the box right here. There are 2 ways that you can actually power this saw. It's backwards, dope. You can use their 36 volt battery, or Metabo has this AC adapter for their 36 volt tools that turns their 36 volt cordless tool into a cord model. That is pretty impressive. That's a game changer right there. It also has a rafter hook, just so if you're working above ground, or if you're just working around a bunch of 2x4s, you can hook this onto your sawhorses, hook it up in the rafters if you're working above ground. Folds out of the way nice and easy. And also, on the bottom of the handle, it has a hole for a tether. So you can run a tether loop to tether this saw to you. So if you're working above ground, you don't have to worry about dropping your saw. You can have the rope hooked around your wrist while the other one hangs onto the saw. So if you accidentally let go of your saw, it will not fall to the ground. That is a good feature on there. It also has a very fast electric brake on it that as soon as you let go of the trigger, it will stop almost as fast as turning on a light. That's pretty fast. Also, the 36 volt batteries, the 36 volt Metabo HPT batteries, not only you can use them to power the 36 volt tools, but they're also backwards compatible with their 18 volt platform. So just to show you guys, this is my Metabo HPT 18 volt 16 gauge trim gun, and let me grab some couple pieces just to show you guys. So right now I have a 3 amp hour 18 volt battery in there. The gun is already on, so it still works, right? Well, take this out. Take the 36 volt battery and slide right on. Turn the gun back on and it'll still work. That's pretty cool. So that will give you some more runtime for your 18 volt tools. So on the 36 volt tools, I have a 4 amp hour battery, which will give you, on the 36 volt platform, you'll get 4 hours of runtime. On their 18 volt tools, you'll get 8 hours of runtime. That's pretty amazing. So another thing about this saw, it has a really smooth magnesium shoe and guard. And speaking of the shoe, it has a really easy to read onboard scale. The bevel has a really nice positive stop at 45 degrees. And to go to 53 degrees, just push the lever up, and now you're at 53. So I tried to buy this saw as a kit on Amazon, and since it was a brand new saw at the time, people were buying the crap out of them. So I had to purchase a 36 volt saw and a 36 volt charger and battery starter kit. For the battery and starter kit, it comes with a 4 amp hour battery, or it comes with a 4 amp hour battery and a fan cooled fast charger. So one of the things that this saw comes with is an optional dust port that goes right here, which I barely use really, unless it's a rainy day and I'm forced to work inside. It also comes with a blade wrench to change your blade. So there was one thing I don't like about this saw. I like everything about this saw. It's easy to read, the skills are easy to read and other things, but the one thing I wish this saw had, and it's really not a major problem, is it does not have an onboard storage for the blade wrench. And it is a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Not gonna complain, whine or cry about it. So anyway, when I first used this saw and tried it out, I was impressed about how powerful this thing is. And I gotta say, I love it. I think it's the greatest saw that I ever picked up. If this saw ever dies, I'm getting another one. As a matter of fact, Metabo HPT, if you're watching this video, I wish, if this saw dies, please send me another one. You know, if Metabo HPT could send one tool to me, what for free, what tool would it be? In my mind, well, for one, it would be their 36 volt Sawzall, or the the triple hammer, either the 18 volt or the 36 volt one. Those are the two tools that I'm hoping to invest in the future. So enough talk, let's go outside and make some cuts. Alright guys, we're outside now. I've got a 2x4 right here. We're gonna do just some simple cross cuts. Alright, so we have a fully charged 4 amp hour battery. As you can see, all the bars on the battery are lit up. There it goes. Alright, so let's do some cross cuts. Oh, one other thing. Safety first. Alright, here we go. That was pretty good. Sounds really powerful. Also forgot to mention that this saw also has a built-in dust blower to blow your sightline clean. But anyway, that was a pretty good cut. Let's do that again. Alright, let's do a 45-degree bevel. Line up your 45-degree notch. No shortness of power right there. Very impressive. Let's do it again. Alright, that was a little bit rough. A bevel cut is a rough cut, tough cut. So now we've done the cross cuts, let's do a nice long... Alright guys, so I got some knot lines scribed down the 2x4. Safety glasses on. And let's let it rip. I'm like pushing that. This thing cuts like butter. Very impressive. Let's do a 45-degree bevel. 45-degree rip. 45-degree notch. Let it rip. Oh yeah! Man, this thing is a tank. I mean, I'm like pushing that through, and it definitely cuts anything like butter, even for 45-degree bevel. Woo! Man, if you guys saw those cuts, that was pretty impressive, because that was awesome. Wait, take that back. That wasn't awesome. That was extraordinary. I mean, I pushed this saw through all those cuts just to show you guys how powerful this thing is. I mean, it is a freaking tank. I mean, I bet I could even cut a slab of black walnut like butter. as long as you have a fresh sharpened blade, of course, because black walnut is extremely hard material. But anyway, if you guys are in the market for a rear handled circular saw like this, please give this model a closer look. I'll leave the link in the description down below. You will not be disappointed by its weight, its ergonomic feel, and power. Not to also mention that, this can also be made, probably the only saw on the market that can be made into a corded model. That is a game changer right there. So I'll be sure to also leave the link to the multi-volt starter kit as well as the AC adapter for the 36 volt platform. If you guys find this video very fun to watch, please smash the like button. I'm Tyler Gasquez from Sawdust Studios 22. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one.